Welcome back to the channel, folks. So today I wanted to talk about the rules and regulations for beach mining down at Cape Disappointment. There seems to still be some confusion out there on the Cape Disappointment Facebook group, and some messages I'm receiving. So anyway, I talked to Mark down at the ecology site for Washington. He's in charge of the shorelines, about what we are and are not allowed to do. He wanted me to inform you folks, and all folks, that he's been busy ever since the laws changed, of course, with a lot of questions and phone calls. I've talked to him twice myself, but he's going on vacation for the next little bit. And what he's done is sent me an email covering off what is acceptable and not acceptable on the beach, and also a secondary contact if required. The idea is to not have to contact this person, but thanks a lot, Mark, for all the work you're doing. Trying to protect our rights to go out there and prospect, and getting us back out on the beach so we do not require the permits or the time or delay. Thanks again. So, what is acceptable on the beach? We are allowed to go to Cape Disappointment. We are allowed to be north of Cape Disappointment, but south of Kapalas River, I think it's called. And we are allowed to mineral prospect there with a battery and a motorized pump for a sluice, okay? That is acceptable. The idea is that we have to have it 100% recirculated. So we want to take our discharge water off of the beach. Now, do we have to get 100% of our water off the beach? No, we do not. They understand that we have to put our sands back. They're not requiring us to have our sands 100% dry to put them back on the beach. In fact, they're not really bugging us at all about it. So we are allowed to put our sands back on the beach because we are required to put our sands back on the beach. So put your sands back on the beach when you're done running, and just take your discharge water home and dispose of it by the way it's written out in the ecology webpage. Now, I'll leave a link down below directly where you got to go. But if you do go to the ecology page and you're getting lost, just under the search bar, type in prospect in, and the information you're looking for will come up. If you run into problems with people about the ecology site, or not the ecology site, but telling you need a permit to prospect, and you're in an area where you do not require that permit and you're obeying the rules, and you need some support, let me know through the Cape Disappointment page, comments down below, or message me on Facebook, and I will gladly send you over the email so you have a reference to who sent it and what we are allowed to do or not allowed to do, okay? And that will back you up on that side. And then on the HPA side for Fish and Wildlife, Pat. Oh, what a guy. Thank you, Pat, for all your hard work you've been doing for us, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you on that end. Pat is the person who did the write-up for the laws. He supported us to be able to go back to the beaches, and he rewrote the laws and had them approved on the 22nd of June. There's confusion because it still says non-motorized prospecting tools in section number 3. But if you read all the sections and you compare your ecology side to your HPA side, or even talk to Pat, as long as you're following the ecology rules and the map that's located on the ecology website where the orange lines are mapped out, we are allowed to use a battery and a motorized pump there, okay? So you are quite acceptable, and after talking to the rangers at Cape Disappointment Park today, I just finished talking to them today, we are allowed to be down there without a permit, and they know that. They know the rules changed on the 22nd. They knew they changed on the 11th. So, can you prospect down there? Yes, you can. You have to obey the rules. So, conclusion to all that is, do we need a permit or any permits to be at Cape Disappointment Park? No, we do not. You do not need a permit. You just have to know your rules, okay? And then, ecology side, make sure you go in there and read all the information in there. There is a lot to cover off about where you're allowed to, when you're allowed to, what you need to do or what you're not allowed to do, okay? So make sure you're reading that off, and if you have questions, ask. You'll get the answers. Mark's a great guy. He's glad to take the phone calls, but like I said, he'll be on vacation, so he's not available right now. And in saying all of that, the Rangers wanted me to put out a message as well today. We're still leaving our holes. That's not acceptable. We're going to lose our right to prospect if we keep doing this. So I believe it is time for us to start policing ourselves. I need all the prospectors to step up and make sure everybody is obeying the rules to where they need to be. And if you come across a hole that needs to be filled in, fill it in without complaint, I guess. That's what I got to do if I want to stay out here, and I'm gladly doing it. Now, I am located in Ilwaco, Washington, right down from Cape Disappointment. I'm pretty much out here full-time on the beaches, and it's usually not hard to get a hold of me. Enough people know how to do that. So if you have any questions, if you want to know anything else, feel free to ask me. If you need questions asked and you're not getting through to anybody at Ecology, let me know. I have the contact information for the person that needs to be talked to about it. And aside from that, I don't do rivers. Saying that now. You need to find somebody else to talk to if you want to talk about rivers. I only cover off the beaches, okay? That is all I know. But yeah, do not worry about needing your permits out at the beach. Get out there. Go get that gold if you want to get out there. Have some fun prospecting. And as I always say, gold shepherd prospecting. Keep on panning.